We need to talk about Makeup Forever's new HD Skin Foundation.
I'm addicted to finessing, I'm addicted to finessing, I'm addicted to finessing.
I posted a video on my Instagram of my initial reactions trying this foundation, and y'all, I was shooketh. I have not been this excited to do like a review for you guys since Fenty Beauty occurred. I know you guys clicked on this video because you wanted to see how the foundation looks on my skin in particular. I don't like wasting y'all's time. I don't like my time wasted, but I am gonna do a full end-to-end review of this foundation. So if you're only interested in seeing like what it looks like on my skin, check the description box down below. I have timestamps so you don't have to listen to me ramble. If you are interested in kind of knowing everything from end to end, feel free, more than welcome, to watch the entire review. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to touch on is kind of the evolution of this foundation. So Makeup Forever also has the Ultra HD foundation, which I have tried previously. I didn't review it on this channel, but I did try it. I wasn't like a big fan of that formula. For me personally, I have dry skin, and so it was just way too like mattifying on me. It was way too heavy. It was just doing the most. I was super excited though when I heard that there was gonna be a new foundation from Makeup Forever, because I did like the coverage on that foundation. I just didn't like how it felt on my skin. So I was hoping for a similar coverage level, or at least like the ability to kind of build it, but also still like leaving some texture and having my skin look actually skin-like. So that's what this foundation is supposed to be. So this is supposed to be the new version of the Ultra HD. It's a little bit softer, and it is supposed to give you more like skin-like looking finish. It's supposed to be a skin-like finish. This foundation retails for $43. I did pick it up at Sephora. I would say the price point is pretty much within the target range for like the mid-market for foundation. So it's around the same price point as like Fenty Beauty, NARS, other foundations that you would pick up at like a Sephora or an Ulta. I am in the shade 3Y40, and what I wanted to do, because I wasn't aware of this when I purchased this foundation, but I think it's really important to note, there's a science to the shade matching. So I'm gonna put up the screenshot that they have on the site, and then I'll kind of talk you through it. So finding your shade number. So the first step is defining your color family, and that's split into 4 segments for this foundation. So light, medium, tan, and deep. So I fall into the tan category, and within that, on your step 2, you're gonna define like what your undertones are. So R is red, obviously, Y is yellow, and then N is neutral. And then finally, your intensity, which are the essentially how deep within that range you should fall. So that is between 0 and 78. So that kind of explains the color process, or the shade matching process. So I am 3, which is tan, Y, which is yellow, and then 40 is my level of intensity. That gives you kind of like a little bit of background on that. This is, again, intended to be medium to full coverage, so it is buildable, and it is supposed to leave your skin looking and feeling like skin, very lightweight, not too cakey. So I'm really, really excited to kind of show you guys what it looks like. Again, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram, on TikTok. I have the same handle on both of them, and it's the Champagne Rene. I actually did a kind of like first impressions to this foundation after I saw somebody on TikTok who reviewed it. So definitely follow me on those platforms, because you'll see a lot of my beauty content before the full review comes here. I'm gonna zoom you guys in, and we're gonna try out this foundation. Hi, welcome to my pores. Definitely just went in with my moisturizer and my primer just now. I do have a damp beauty blender, as well as I kind of made a joke in my video on Instagram that I need to get one of those cute little like foundation mirrors that they have, other influencers have when they're doing like makeup tutorials. Listen, I am going to find a hood way to do everything, and I didn't have it on hand, but it looked like a good method, so I literally just grabbed the top of one of my candles, and I've been using that, and I mean, it works the same, so it's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shake her up real quick, and then apply 2 pumps to the top of my candle lid, and then we're gonna go ahead and do half of my face, just so I can show you guys what the coverage looks like. So doing 2 pumps. I'm just gonna do one side of my face because I want to like show you guys what the difference is from one side versus the other. So I'm just basically painting it on right now. So now that I've kind of like applied it and wiped it on using the foundation brush, I'm gonna use my beauty blender to just kind of blend it and like press it into the skin. So this is how we are looking with just 2 pumps on this side of my face. So this is the before and after. In person, like I can see that the side that has the foundation applied, you can definitely still see like imperfections. You can still see that I have like, you know, an acne scar here, a little bit of discoloration here from like a faded acne scar. You can still see that, but my skin looks much more like bright. It looks more even overall. It just looks more seamless. It's very soft and pretty. I'm definitely seeing some blurring effects compared with the right side of my face. Those are the first notable pieces, and that's with 2 pumps of foundation. I'm gonna zoom you guys in too so you can like really get all up in my business, all up in my pores. So like I mentioned, you can still see like I have like some redness here from a pimple that I had earlier this week. You can also still see like a little dark mark here. And again, look at the difference though between my under eye area and even like along my cheeks, right? Like I just look much more even on this side as opposed to this side. So I'm gonna apply 1 more pump to this side of my face and then show you guys what that looks like. And then we'll just do both sides in my just normal makeup routine, and then I'll do a wear test for you guys. Okay, so this is with 1 more pump on this side. So now you can see that redness is completely gone from that acne scar that I had. The redness is gone. I'm getting even more of kind of like covering of my under eye area, definitely fuller coverage. The skin looks way more smooth. So I will say it's definitely buildable, right? Like we're seeing that it's definitely buildable, and the difference between this side and that side of my face is becoming more and more stark. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and apply 3 pumps to this side of my face so I have a full even face that looks right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then we'll just do the wear test. I'll come back and let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay, so this is the final look. Again, I'm gonna do like a little bit of a wear test. It's not gonna be that long. I'm honestly gonna just like, so it's 1:45 now, and I applied the foundation at like 1. So I'll do a wear test. I'll come back, let's say at like 8 or 9 tonight, and I'll let you guys know how it held up. Okay, I took my like filming camera down, but I did want to show you guys. It is now 8 o'clock, and this is what my makeup looks like, what the foundation looks like now. I'm on my cell phone, but I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little. Well, manually zoom you guys into my skin. And this is with 0 touch-ups. I did eat some. I also have a toddler, so I've been like wiping. And I think it looks pretty good. Like my skin still looks really good. Yeah. Hey guys, so final thoughts on this foundation. Sorry, my phone died because of course, and my camera was already dead because why not? But I did finally get it charged and still waiting on my camera to get charged. But I did want to give you guys my final thoughts on this foundation. I did really, really like it. I think that the formula is much more improved than the original, just as someone who has really dry skin. I didn't experience a ton of caking or cracking of my foundation. And I think too, the oil sheen, like the oil shine through was pretty minimal. I did have some oiliness in my T-zone, but I much prefer that to having dry, caked up, crimp keeper looking skin because my skin has a tendency to do that. So I prefer a little bit of sheen. You know, it wasn't too crazy, too much oil. We weren't, you know, replenishing the oil reserves out here in these streets, but we did have a little bit of sheenness, which is fine. I do really like the coverage. I love that it's buildable. That initial 2 pumps that I did on one side of my face, I feel like that looked the most natural and kind of even gave like an elevated BB cream type of look. So I'm here for it. I really like it. I have watched a couple of other videos of YouTubers reviewing this foundation. Let me know what you guys think about it. Are you guys planning on buying the foundation? Let me know. And I also didn't test the waterproof claim. I know there's a claim that it is both waterproof and sweatproof. I will tell you, as somebody with a toddler, I was definitely sweating running around this house chasing after that little boy. So I can say that the sweatproof claim is probably true. Again, like I only got a little bit of like oiliness and shine coming through, and I didn't see very much like movement of the foundation from sweating. Although I did eat, because one thing about me, I'm gonna eat. But I definitely like the foundation. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you guys want me to test the waterproof functionality, I'll do a reel or something like that if you guys are interested. So just let me know, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.